So I remember like the first time I think I saw the Tetons, I was in Yellowstone. My grandpa used to live out near Yellowstone in Montana, and so we were out there visiting him, and we saw the Tetons. It was such a clear day that we could see the Tetons from a viewpoint in Yellowstone. I always wanted to have a chance to go visit it, so I'm pretty ecstatic that this is that opportunity to go visit and to take a camera along and document, because it'll be interesting because people say it's a historic situation what's happening out there, so it'll be an amazing opportunity to document something that's historic and happening. And climate change is real, and it's something that's going on and going to continue to affect us for the foreseeable future, if not forever. And
that's freaking funny.
you guys, we're in the Tetons.
Holy smokes. This is just insanity. I'm gonna face that way because the sun's the other way, but this is just insanity. So we're right along the Teton Range here, and it's just insane. It's just insane. Just initial first reaction. I've never been here before, but it's amazing. I cannot believe it. It's so cool. Amazing. We really lucked out. I thought one of the things we were gonna have to worry about a lot was the smoke, because of course everyone knows there's been crazy fires this year. And when we got here, it was actually a lot better visibility than we'd heard the reports being. So we were already excited, and the smoke has cleared out just in the last couple hours. So the photography tomorrow and Sunday seems like it's gonna be just superb. Gonna sign off for the night. We're gonna get into the hiking and the real stuff tomorrow. So I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do, but I'll let you know in the morning before we get started, and we'll go from there. Good morning, y'all. We're back in Teton National Park. I am gonna give you a quick little rundown of what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna go and hit some photography spots first, and then we're gonna go hit some alpine lakes. The alpine lakes are Taggart and Bradley lakes, and then either String and Lee lakes, or we might save those for another day, we're not sure. But we're focused on photography at the moment. It's freezing cold outside. And I think we're gonna head over to the Mormon Row, to the barns there, and try to get some golden light shots of those. Those are kind of sunrise and sunset options, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, just beautiful. And we've lucked out because the smoke is gone. The smoke was gonna be such an issue. It was here yesterday and it's gone. And that's just we lucked out so much. It's amazing. It's like the only 4 or 5 days that there's not supposed to be smoke in the next couple weeks. And so very excited about that. We're gonna luck out. We might get some smoke back Wednesday, Thursday, but we've got a plan for that. So stay tuned. folks, so that was Oxbow Bend. So we've done Schwabacher Landing, the Moore Monroe Molten Barns, and Oxbow Bend this morning. We're gonna try to hit some of these again throughout the week to make sure we get just the right shot, but it's time for a hike. So we're headed up to Jenny Lake. No, just kidding. We're gonna go to do Bradley and Taggart and String and Lee Lakes today, and we'll do Jenny Lake tomorrow in the end. So yeah, on to the next. So we're finishing up on String Lake. I think we're gonna just leave it be where it was, where we were, because there aren't really any more views, and the trail really just kind of loops around, so you just kind of get views from the side of the mountain looking out into the valley of Jackson Hole. And so not quite what we're trying to shoot, also into the sun at the moment, so not an ideal. My suggestion really is either to start at Jenny Lake and walk just along the near side of String Lake, start at Lee Lake trailhead and walk along the side of String Lake on the near side, and then turn around and go back up and hike up to Lee Lake and see that. And then stay parked at Lee Lake trailhead because it's kind of central instead of parking at String Lake trailhead and then going all the way up to Lee Lake and coming back. Just a thought. I think we're gonna make our way up to Lee Lake and go from there. All right, y'all, so we are done with photography for this morning. Light's getting kind of harsh, but it was absolutely amazing. I'll tell you what, you get about 5 hours of photography if you start about 7 a.m. at this time of year, and it's amazing. All right, so then we're gonna head in and grab some lunch and maybe take a little siesta, chill out second, and then not even sure what we're gonna do this evening yet. We haven't decided. All right, y'all, so we just got to the Taggart Lake and Bradley Lake trailhead. We're gonna hike up. Looks like it's about 2 miles or so all the way up to Bradley Lake. In reality, we'll see what happens there. But we're gonna hike up and grab some shots real quick while the light is amazing on the Alpine lakes before we get into the big hike for the day, which is Jenny Lake. And Cascade Canyons and Inspiration Point and all that kind of fun stuff. All right, so since we're trying to kind of play the right time with the Jenny Lake parking area and all that, we're gonna skip Bradley Lake in the end because we spent so much time at Taggart. So we're gonna head to the car and head to Jenny Lake parking area and try to do that Cascade Canyon Inspiration Point hike. So I'll see y'all there. All right, we are at Jenny Lake parking area. We're gonna hop on the ferry here and go across Jenny Lake, and then head up Cascade Canyon and do Inspiration Point. The one thing I can tell you is please get here early. It is about 10 o'clock and there are no parking spaces left. Everyone's parking on the road outside the parking area at this point. And it's a really big parking area. So get here early if you want a parking space close, or just prepare to walk a mile or a half mile or so. It's crowded. All right, folks, so this is actually a grizzly bear paw print. So you can see this is the size of the foot, and how you tell it's a grizzly is that little hole right there, and there's another tiny little hole right there. Those are the marks from the claws. So if you can imagine, here's my hand. So quite a bit bigger than my hand. I'll put it right next to it. Yeah, the paw itself is bigger than my hand, and the claws are like 2 inches long. Insanity. Right, so we got back from Jenny Lake hiking yesterday. A freaking amazing hike, just absolutely beautiful. The boat ride over is $18 round trip, and it's not required, but it does cut off about 5 miles to get to the starting point of the hike, because you have to do 2.3-ish going in and 2.3 going back out to get around the lake to the back. So it's totally worth the boat ride if you are not feeling 5 miles before you do 4-ish miles into the canyon. We did about 4-ish miles into the canyon and then 4-ish miles back. And it was really beautiful, so worth it. Go past Inspiration Point, don't stop there, because you're missing out on some of the most beautiful views of like alpine, subalpine meadows. You know, we saw pika, we saw bear tracks, we saw elk tracks. It's been beautiful. And I didn't get a chance to finish up right after that because we ended up finding my brother and his girlfriend at the Albertsons in Jackson, who are here. They've been doing a road trip in their Land Cruiser that he's rebuilt kind of from, he salvaged it from an accident, and he's kind of rebuilt both the engine and the body of it. And they're driving that around the country, and they just so happened to be in Jackson, rolling into Jackson yesterday afternoon, so we ended up meeting up with them. I'm going to link their Instagram and other socials down here in the description so you guys can check out what they're doing, because it's really cool stuff. But we had a chance to kind of meet up with them and have some dinner in Jackson, and enjoyed a night with them. We'll meet up with them this afternoon as well. But we're heading out fishing. And we're going to go fish on the Snake River today for a half day, see if we can't pull out some monster trout. I'm so excited because we're going to float right along the Tetons. The views are going to be amazing, and the fishing is supposed to be really good. That's what we've heard anyway. getting rigged up and launching the boat here, and we're going down. We're actually not fishing through the Tetons in the end. The fishing there's been really slow because of all the pressure from earlier this summer. So we're actually down a little ways south of Hoback Junction, enjoying a different stretch of the Snake and checking stuff out. It's gonna be fun. Y'all, so that's the end of the fishing trip for today. It's been a lot of fun. Caught several cutthroats, and not something I realized, but the Snake River cutthroat's a special species. I didn't know that before, but that's freaking awesome.
They just pulled it off?
Yeah.
And does it look okay? Does
No,
it look
it
good?
doesn't.
It doesn't look good? Yeah.
But it makes me feel better about ours.
Good morning, y'all. So we are up in the Wind River Range, about 2.5 hours outside of Jackson. Up in the Wind Rivers, we're gonna hike along the Green River through the Green River Lake up to Square Top Mountain and see some like Garden of Eden, Paradise, Promised Land style views. So stay tuned because this one's gonna be a lot of fun. Gonna have some fishing, hopefully, a chance to do some fishing and some stuff like that. So stay tuned, and yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so we made it past the first lake and just about halfway to the second lake along the Green River. There's 2 lakes at Green River Lakes, the upper and the lower lake, of course, and getting over this log. And this is kind of the headwaters of the Green River, which eventually feeds into the Colorado and eventually heads down through the Grand Canyon. So this is kind of fun to see where all that water comes from. It's a great, beautiful hike, real flat, actually not very rugged at all. A couple little ups and downs when you're along the lake there, but it's really amazing. It's beautiful. We're gonna stop and take a break. Maybe we're gonna watch for some rises, see if there's any fish in this pool down here. Maybe we can catch a mountain trout or something like that. All right, y'all, so we definitely see fish down in there, so we're getting ready to go and do a little wet wading. See if we can't. They're big and they're definitely hungry. Rio's excited to eat some fresh fish out the lake. Well, it's a stream. It's a stream. It's the Green River. Let's do it. God, you guys. Look at this fish. I'm shaking. This is incredible. We're gonna clean this fish up real quick and then get it started cooking. I'm so ready for this. This is gonna be so tasty. This is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. That is so good. Wow.
Beautiful.
That's nice.
It's a little pink on the inside still.
I'm still waiting
That's
for you to
good.
say not bad.
Not bad.
Who's next? Oh, that fish was so good. Yeah, Rio and Lily agree. I think they enjoyed it. Amazing. And we're gonna hike up and see this upper Green River Lake and get another couple views of Square Top Mountain. And then I guess me again meandering our way back to the car. Alright, y'all, it is our last day in the Tetons, and we are back at the Taggart and Bradley Lake parking area. We're gonna knock out Bradley Lake since we didn't get a chance to do that earlier this week. We are absolutely looking out with the smoke again. The wind is out of the southeast at the moment and pretty calm. So we've got great wind, good opportunities for some reflections on the lake, and the smoke won't be blowing back in until this afternoon again. And just remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because I'm out doing stuff like this just about all the time. So we're gonna get on this hike and go check out some cool views. All right, y'all, that's a wrap on our Bradley Lake experience. Just absolutely beautiful. It's about 2.5-ish miles or so probably up to that lake. It's only about 1-ish mile to Taggart, so if you're looking for something really short, they're both beautiful. Taggart's just shorter. Yeah, I'm gonna link information for all of the hikes we've done, including this one, in the description below. So definitely scroll down and check that out. Also gonna link some information about the Tetons in general, so there's gonna be a whole lot of stuff down there. So go check that out, and yeah,